Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here, Monica Williams to my left. We are in the bleachers here at Lisle High School and bringing you some volleyball action. We're going to start with the JV tonight. Hopefully they'll get an opportunity to rewatch this match and learn from the things that happened within this match. In our freshman game, it went about an hour and 30 minutes.
Match.
Yeah, what was the final scores on those sets?
We dropped the first set 25-27, won the second 25-16, and dropped the last 18-25.
Wow.
So some close games there. Unfortunately ended in a loss, but the girls really worked hard, had some long rallies that game.
Yeah, it was a very good job by the ladies, and they did fall just short there. These matches are sponsored by 5B's Catering Service in Waterman. We appreciate Tim Badal and his entire team. And if you've had some 5B's pork chops and chicken, you know how good that is. And, they do more than just that, and I think you've experienced that. They're at weddings and they're at different services. I know they've done some funerals through the years. They've
done a breakfast or two. I mean, they've done some breakfast engagements, I know.
Yeah, their pulled pork is tremendous. Steak. They've run men's stakeouts at churches. They've done a lot of different things, and you're going to want to give them a look up. Just search 5B's Catering on Facebook. You can go to our website and go to our sponsors and click on that. They'll take you right to their Facebook page. That's a great way to connect with them right through their...
You're making me really hungry
right now. I know. I stopped for some Mickey D's earlier just to tide myself over, and could have stopped and ran to Waterman, grabbed some 5B's, and had time to still get here in time for the
definitely.
JV match. So Lady Norseman, the JV last night, lost. They had a real nice effort, if you will, and just fell short, and it was 25-27. Was it? What was the score?
25-27, and the second was 20-25.
Yeah, they lost two straight. Didn't get to that third set that they were trying to get to. Referees were joking with me in between matches, and I think they were a little slapstick happy after that elongated
that was
freshman
a long one.
match.
We have a large JV roster this year. We have 14 on our roster, and I know Coach McKinney basically almost had two lineups last night, one in set one and one in set two with some crossover.
Yeah, nice play there by Bree. Quite a rally to start things out. And Annika Meyer crushes it down, but a great dig by the libero of the Lions team. Go to their right side, lefty hitter.
That was a kill for Grace Thrall.
Grace is a freshman, and freshman Bree goes back to serve. Bree,
also a freshman. She's the only Lisbonite. There's only two freshmen from Lisbon because there were only three girls in the whole class.
Yeah, that's
last
right.
year.
Six kids in the
three
in
boys,
the entire
three
class.
girls. It's a tiny public school class right there.
Jeff Chapman is here. He's in the house. Matt Meyer, couple high-end Newark alums. Eric Christian, I see, is in the house. Jill Sandula Adams, just bringing out that
the alumni.
maiden name. Yep.
My mom back here, Ruth Dale Anderson. It's her birthday
Ruth
tomorrow.
Dale,
Yep,
happy 29th.
Yeah, there you go. Again.
So our camera angle isn't the most premier. Our angle is we're doing our best here just to make things work. And so this is what you're going to kind of get for the varsity as well. And we apologize for that, but we'll point it towards our team as the primary, kind of like when we were at Durand, if you remember that. Most people do.
Score is 3-1 right now. Newark's in the lead. Annika Meyer's back to the serve. Actually, we're 4-1 now at that point.
Durand was our second most watched event that My SportsWire has ever done.
Really? Now how many watched that?
A little over 2,000.
Wow, that's impressive. That was a great game.
That was-
Honestly, in my opinion, that super sectional game was the state championship.
It was absolutely amazing. I was just talking to my brother Jeff about that particular game. Was amazing. Some more Newark alums coming in the house. Sherry Clausel Chapman. She's entering the house.
Got Taylor Cruiser playing the libero for our JV team. She is back to serve. We are leading 5-2 in set 1 of the JV match.
Taylor, also a freshman. She played over at Millbrook, has a twin brother.
Yeah, we've got some athletes for the years to come. We've got some definite athleticism in these younger grades.
Yeah, and we got a couple starting sophomores as well, currently on the varsity team. So you add that to the mix as well. A little rubber band around her wrist. That's a classic move for girls these days. You do your hairband around your wrist.
I think that gets a yellow card. Yes. So that falls into the illegal uniform category, which merits a yellow card.
And if she gets another yellow card, she's out? Or what? Or is it a lost point if the coach gets a yellow card next time because it goes red? What's?
You know, enough varsity rules have changed over the
I
years
know.
that I am not positive.
Let's find that
anymore
out.
what that penalty is. It's a great idea.
They're going to do a lineup check just on the little change up right there. You do a quick lineup check just to make sure. And she stepped over the line.
Just got your family reunion here. Your brother, your mom, your wife, your son. You're all
Yep.
stepping in here.
That's right.
Lisle has the serve now. Newark is ahead 7-4. Taking a substitution, Peyton Ike is coming in here for the back row.
If you're catching the match, give us a quick text. Just make sure everything's coming through smoothly. From our end, it looks like it's going well. I'll even check on my phone. Always love to hear from you either way. Throughout the match, we check our phones and make sure that everything's rocking and rolling.
Served there by Kelly Schneider.
Nice little set on the slide. And
Great slide. We got Wohead. Kaylee Wohead put that one down for the kill. Newark with a lead of 9-4. Here in set 1.
Wohead's really done a nice job both last night and tonight.
Yes.
Been very impressed. I told her that in between during the freshman match when I was heading out. Really impressive.
She is. She's a solid player there in the middle for us. Well, your daughter's absence is going to leave a hole after she leaves for college next year, so you never know who will step in as another middle hitter for us.
Yep, there's commercial. Gives us an opportunity to go to commercial. Let's hear from some of our sponsors. Okay, here we go.
Nice hit. Oh, a little bit long, but a nice swing there by Annika Meyer.
Annika really, from my vantage point, played really well last night as well. Sherry and I were talking about that, and real nice job.
I would agree. Side out here for Newark. That was a long serve there by Lisle. Score is 12-5 in favor of Newark. Aubrey Benish back to serve, another freshman.
Next home match will take place on Tuesday against the Irish of Seneca.
It's fun to see some of these teams. We haven't had Seneca on our regular roster. We've had Geneseo this year. We're at Morris High School.
Yep. Morris was partially added last year, but I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, there was a mistake that happened in the scheduling, I believe. Yes, that will be great. We will be at Morris, at Geneseo, but Seneca will be home for us. Score is 12-7 in favor of Newark.
Now, I don't know if you had a chance to read our post on My Sports Wire that we did, and try to get a lot of shout-outs there for all the newbies. But one of the comments there is we got wind, nice play there by Bree, that people were driving and leaving because of the lack of space. Nice play there by Annika Meyer.
People were far down the road. I mean, both the high school and the grade school lot were full and down the road. Yeah, it was a packed house last night. That's a lot of fun. Great community support.
Excellent.
And the student fan section behind us was just a blast. They were having a great time, and it was fun to listen to them. I wish you could have seen them from your view on the camera, but they were behind us.
Molly got a real nice, she's got a nice highlight video that she just had to actually study for a test last night, so I made her stop when we got home from Chili's. Otherwise, it would have been done. Nice.
I agree. That's how my Marissa was. She just so wanted to get home and work on a video.
Nice lefty kill there.
Have our setter Bree Dixon is back to serve now with a lead of 14-7.
Man, she is just swinging at a different level, isn't she?
Nice hit by Annika. I believe Annika played the spring season over
at Uno. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to check that out, they're doing some tryouts right now for the upcoming season. UNOVBC.com, and excellent people over there.
Right now, is it?
Yep, boy tryouts
yes.
right now. Girls will be.
Come in October.
Yep, that's exactly right. So that's UNOVBC.com. And they have all the information right up there for you.
Got a good long rally coming here.
Bree. Beautiful set, crushed.
That's nice, and it's nice to have a lefty out there in that right spot.
It's just such a perfect situation, yeah.
That's their on hand, so we don't typically have a lefty out there, and that is a nice advantage for that hitter.
Yeah, it's a good spot for Grace to be. And right now they've got a beautiful, smart play by Annika Meyer. You've got Meyer on the outside. You had Grace on the right side. It's just a good situation to have. Now you've got a three-blocker situation with the setter back. This is kind of a real nice rotation right here.
Right, 17-7. Although when Bree's in the front row, she's a taller setter.
She is.
She provides a nice block for us as well.
Got to play that. Good play. Little miscue right there. No big deal. 17-8 in favor of the Lady Norsemen. Again, they lost last night. Not Coach McKinney's teams win most of the time. He's really got these girls ready to go.
He does. He's a great coach. The girls really like and respect him. And he's been here a long time. I think this is probably
maybe 10 years.
8, 9, 10. He's got to be in there
somewhere around there, yeah. Annika Meyer back to serve. She almost served there on the initial whistle. It was actually a substitution whistle.
Nice serve.
Tips it right off the ribbon and too hot to handle.
19-8 is the score here in set 1. Another great serve by Annika.
2 aces in a row.
Annika was one of those girls that it was so fun to watch her develop. Really struggled when she started to play to get that ball served overhand that 5th and 6th grade year. And man, once she got it, she was just a bullet from behind the line. And now adding the jump serve to that, she's a solid athlete.
Yeah, and as her dad said yesterday, when is she going to grow? You know,
Well,
the boys waited until after their sophomore year, so
you just never know.
they're sitting.
She might come back as another 6-footer next
That's
year.
right. They're sitting behind us and standing 6'8" and 6'5", 6'6", somewhere in there for the 2 boys, and you have no idea where she's at. All timeouts, by the way, sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, and she's just fine the way she is right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
we might have a 6-foot Annika Meyer
yes.
next year.
Newark somehow is used to having multiple 6-footers as of late. We don't know how that happened. Nice block there by the Lions.
Side out to the Lions. Newark is up 20-9.
Nice gym here at.
They misjudged the court there. That was in by a couple of feet.
Yeah, nice gym here, air conditioned.
Beautiful
so
gym.
That's nice. Good lighting. You can get some real good pictures here.
Yeah, this is a beautiful gym.
Back
nice
set.
set.
Beautiful kill.
That was a great connection there. I like to see it executed like that. That was beautiful. We are with Taylor Cruiser back to serve. Newark with the lead, 21-10 here in set 1 still. If you're just tuning in, the freshman game lasted about an hour and a half, so the schedule is running behind.
Yeah, 6:30 is the stated schedule for the varsity start. This is set number 1.
And then we still have warm-ups.
Yeah, which is it took about 8 to 10 minutes before they started the 14-minute clock in the net. I think Newark will get that point. Give Wohead another kill.
23-10.
Yeah,
Taylor Cruiser's tough back at the line here.
Floats it up. Causing a lot of difficulty for the Lions, and Newark with a commanding lead.
And we are at set point here, 24-10.
Laura Weeks Smith, another alumni in the house. Mariah's mom on the varsity team.
And that's game, 25-10 here in set 1.
25-10, let's hear from 5Bs. Will's Hybrids is in business for one reason: to help corn growers be more profitable. With hybrids loaded with the highest performing genetics and the most advanced traits, and employees who genuinely care about your success. Plant Wyffels. Because profitability starts with better products and better people. For more information, contact Richard Kunkel, your Wyffels hybrid seed rep in Newark at 815-482-0005. At Wyffels, you're more than a number. All right, well, welcome back. Hope you got to see some of our wonderful sponsors. We appreciate them so much. Newark wins the first set pretty handily, and the second set is underway. We'll adjust the camera there for you. Again, we don't have the most optimal angle for our game tonight, but I think it's going to have to do.
That it will. We are up 2-0 now. Bree Dixon is back for the serve. Lisle had their season opener on Tuesday night. They played Immaculate Conception Catholic Prep, IC Catholic. I'm not sure how their JV fared, but the varsity lost in 2, 8-25, 16-25. So this will be their second match of the year, just as it is for us.
Net, Newark point. We had several inquiries after last night's match about sponsoring, and if you want to sponsor, the way is just to email mysportswire@gmail.com. Many of you have my cell phones. You can just call or text me. One was in person, one was in text officially, and one other one that was just, I don't know how they got connected with it. So we'll see what those come up, and we'll be happy to promote you on social media and on the broadcast. Mike Malone in the house.
Another Newark grad.
Class of?
No idea.
I'm going to go with class of 77.
I'm not even going to guess. But Mike is my neighbor.
Yeah. Someone let me know what Mike Malone's class is. Always good to get those. Sherry Chapman, Sherry Clausel, class of 94. Eric Christian, class of 94. Jeff Chapman, class of 92.
What were
Monica,
you, 93?
I was 93. Monica, class of 86.
That's impressive.
Matt Meyer, class of 86.
No. Matt was
88. Excuse me. He was a sophomore in 86. Played on that 85-86 basketball team as a sophomore. Him and David Olson in the same class. And Mike Chapman. That's how I know
We have
that
two
one.
of our coaches. You got
Tanya Grayson.
Tanya Nagel Grayson was my sister's class, so class of 94.
No.
90.
Class of 90.
90.
Yeah, because I went to school with her.
Avery Anderson.
Class of 2009.
I'm not sure on those.
I believe it was class of 2009. Laura Weeks Smith, class of 1993. Jill Sandula Adams, class of, I'm going to go with 96, but I don't know that one for sure.
And we have a tie game. We had a nice lead to start here that they've given up here. We are tied up. We're at 5-5.
How about your mother?
She is a class of 60.
Class of 1960.
My dad was also a 60 grad, but he was from Serena High School.
He's a Husker, huh?
Yep.
My dad was a Yorkville Fox.
Was he really? How about your mom?
Lockport. My dad, class of 68. My mom, class of 69. Send shout outs to the Long family watching from home and the fire station.
Awesome.
Thank you for serving.
Hi, Mark and Janet.
Great family there. Mark, actually, here's a freebie. Mark works on my mower.
Well, there you go.
He
can put out your fires and fix your mower.
That's right. Every spring, he does some work on taking care of getting my mower ready to go for the season. Sharpen blades or replace belts and fixes a battery or starter issues, whatever. He kind of does it all. And if he doesn't know it, he figures it out somehow. I don't know how he does it. You know, I appreciate people like that you can hire and you just can trust him. He'll come over to the house and take care of it, or you get it over to his house if it's a bigger deal or whatever. He just makes it done.
Mark, did he pay you for that announcement there?
He did not. That's a freebie, I told you. Jill Adams, class of 1997. Just got that. Thanks, Eric Freestead. Eric Freestead, I coached him his senior year. Let's see what that would be. That would be, Eric Freestead had to be the class of 1996 is my, I can't
Bill's
remember
just
when I
taking a stroll
coached.
down memory lane
I
here.
You know, it's fun to see all the alumni coming out. We could have done that last night with so many.
Yes, there were a lot for sure last night.
And a lot of alumni, obviously, with Eric being one of them. KJ, just such a great contributor to the team. It's just so fun to see how people stick around in the community and continue to develop relationships in this area and work and serve at churches and businesses alike, and it's just great to see that.
It is. And maybe you don't know, but Phil and I actually work together.
Yeah, we do. And now actually at the exact
same
location.
Campus, I know. We both work for Village Bible Church. I'm full-time at the Sugar Grove campus, and Phil is part-time there.
Yeah, one of our sponsors, Village Bible Church. The Plano campus is our sponsor because we run the Plano Christmas Classic. It is a great Pastor Steve Lombardo's over there, and we appreciate him so much. But Monica and I both serve at the Sugar Grove campus. We'd welcome you out to the service this weekend. I happen to be preaching.
That's right. I did hear you were on this Sunday. That's awesome. And bring your kids. I run the kids ministry over there, so we'd love to have your kids come and join us. We are tied up here in the second set of the sophomore match, the JV match, at 9-9. First game, if you missed that, if you're tuning in late, Newark did win that one pretty handily. 25-10 was the score of set one, and our current score here is 10-9.
Eric Freese, a class of 97 as well. I can't believe we forgot Brett Meyer, class of 2019. He's right behind us. Yes. And Cam Meyer, class of 2017, I believe.
Yes.
Right? 2 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So they're both behind us. They're alum, too. You know, we weren't even commenting on them. They're sitting right next to us.
Serve there by Grace Thrall.
She's got that nice left-hand jump serve. Good poke there. Nearly got stepped on. Your foot can go across the line as long as it doesn't fully cross the line.
Correct. on it, but not fully over.
Can you theoretically step on another girl's toes and hold them down?
I suppose you could. That would be a little awkward.
Awkward, but legal?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Technically.
I didn't know if there was a contact clause in there if you made contact with the opponents. There's a back set on a slide. Got it off the ribbon. Nearly got the kill down. Nothing doing. Bree, as the setter, she can hit if she's in the front row.
And it's nice to have a taller setter up there like she is. Bree clocks in there at 5'8", I believe.
Poke. Bree went for it, and same with Taylor.
We definitely want to take this in 2 sets, not 3.
No.
As we're running behind already.
12-10 is your score in favor of the Lady Norsemen.
Time to hold this lead for a side out. Going for 13. Oh! A let serve. A let serve is a serve that hits the net but does go over to the other side. Let serve wasn't legal when I played ball.
No, it wasn't.
That was illegal. However, we could block a serve. So when they changed it and made the let serve
there you
legal,
go.
they took the block away.
That makes
so that
sense.
was the exchange that happened in the rules.
Emma Stanford come into the game. Want to mention that. And I see Lindsay Hatteberg also in the game. I don't think we've mentioned her name. Varsity coming out. They're to our right. They're going to be operating, it looks like, in the blue. No, in the black.
No, they're black.
They wore blue last night. They're wearing black uniforms tonight.
Newark is trailing now 12-14.
I
know
think
you
their
can't see the score.
uniform of choice. There's the score. Their uniform of choice is the black and the blue over the white, but I'm not positive about that. Coach McKinney, I don't think he's used a timeout yet. I think he has 2 in his back pocket. They should show those on the board. They do not. Kind of a simplified scoreboard here at Lisle.
Time to get a run for the Lady Norsemen. We're trailing 13-15 now, and back to serve is Kelly Schneider. And Annika Meyer returns to the front row, coming in for Lindsay Hatteberg.
Oh, nice block, good play.
Good hustle.
All good plays all around, both sides. Good set. One hand dig and keep the rally going. Stanford throws it up, gives it. Try to get all the way over. Good work by Cruiser. Someone pulled the net down. Whoa, head
got it.
And she pulls her head back like, what did I just do?
Got Ashley Harris entering the game now for the Lady Norsemen.
16-13 is your score. Lady Norsemen are down. Nice hit by Annika Meyer. Didn't get the kill, but got the point. Maggie Scott picked up where she finished last year, ended with 14 or 15 digs last night. Maddie Malone had 12 digs on 19 attempts. Pretty nice work for her. Newark enjoying a couple mishaps by the Lions. There really haven't been a lot of mishaps where girls are just making mental errors. Saw a couple of them right there.
Just trailing by 1 now. Let's tie it up, ladies.
Snagged the line.
Score 17-15 in favor of Lisle. These are crucial points in volleyball. Once you hit that point 20, it's really a big number. Some miscommunication there for the girls. That ball just dropped between them. without anybody going for it. They're ready here. Reese Heap with the tip in the middle.
Cruiser brings it back. Nice play by Stafford. Get a little more communication there, but they got it over anyway. And lob over the top, out of play. 18-16, Newark down 2 with the serve.
Bree Dixon is back to serve. We run a 5-1 offense with our JV, which means that same setter, which is Bree, is setting the entire game.
Same thing that the varsity runs.
Correct.
With Taylor Christian.
Yep, that was a double. That was a lift on the set. So it can be called a lift for one of two reasons. Either you've dropped the ball too low or you've released it at different times with your hands.
If I catch it and then go between my legs and throw it up in the air for the set, is that a lift?
Yes. They've hit that big point 20-16 here. Newark really needs to make a hard drive back to take set 2 here. Crucial points for us.
Otherwise, we'll hit another third set. Back out to Annika, who made the dig.
It's coming over. Reese was there and ready.
Lefty tip.
And she came under
Goes
the
underneath.
net for a net
they're going to call
violation
lift.
on Lisle.
Interesting.
Oh, could have been either way. 17-20, chipping away at that deficit. Got a great serve at the line with Annika Meyer.
Got an ace.
Take an ace on that one.
I believe that's her third one of the evening. Came at a crucial time right there.
Another nice serve. They're struggling to serve receive that.
4 aces for Annika unofficially.
We trail by just 1. The score is 19-20.
19-20. What a year. What a year. Or you could say 2019, because that's a nice year too.
Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't called a lift. Side out for Lisle. They are up now 21-19.
You'll see a lot of fans, if you see on the camera later on, who are wearing beads. And they're doing the beads. Oh, she's on the line. They're doing beads every win that they get. Some program with the families that have players on the team. And they'll add a bead necklace every single match. I know that my kids are enjoying that, excited about that. I don't think they understand it fully, but last year they would have had 40 bead necklaces. This year they have 1 currently.
I think the score is not correct. I think the score should be 20-21.
Yep, they're waiting. They're waiting. So
are we tied up?
It should be 21-21 if
I think we are tied at 21. Linda would know. She's back here keeping the book. 21. There we go. We are in fact ahead by 1. It's 22-21. We are keeping the scoreboard book over here as well, and we're following it. That was just an error at the board over there. And we have a timeout called by Lisle.
Good timeout by Lisle. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Anything that needs to be done, anyone needs any kind of repair, I mean, that's what we do. We do oil changes. When we do an oil change, we do a complete look over, kind of catching anything that could go wrong. People are going on a trip and they just need an oil change, and we'll look it over and see if anything needs to be done before anything major happens. So we try to.
Thanks to Dave's Auto for their help. My van was at Dave's Auto not too long ago, and Jake Chelson, who you just heard, just worked on my brakes and did a great job. So feel free to bring your vehicle on over there. Expect great service.
Excellent. Yep, we've got a vehicle going over there for some brakes right
Newark,
around the corner.
that was a big point. That we are up 23-21 now. Newark with the lead.
Did we have it correct at 22?
It was
wasn't
21. We were up 22-21, and it's nice that Linda Fosen is keeping the book back here for us and keeping a close eye on that. She is an expert.
No, she's just doing that for the pleasure of it.
No, she's keeping our official book, but we don't need to be at the table at away games.
Because we have Dawn over there who
over
keeps
there.
the official book for
I'm not
us.
sure. Linda does them at home games, so maybe she's just keeping her own here.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Newark
That was
1
a
point
long
away.
serve there by Lisle. A point for us on that mistake. This is match point.
Stafford will come in to try to win the match.
First set, we won 25-10, and we're hoping to get the win right here and make it 25-22. Oh, crucial serving error. It's 24-23. Get the side out for the W. Varsity's over here chomping at the bit to get started. And
Good play by
game.
Snyder, 25-23. Sarah, class of Sarah.
Someone texting you?
Yeah, Sarah Maddox about Linda. I think I'll keep it to myself, but Linda is the class of 1966, by the way.
And Kari Freested, class of 96, Kari Mathry.
Is she here?
I am not sure, but I've got some texts. I better start reading here. We've got Jill Sandula, the class of 97. Linda Fosen, 66. We can say that. My mom's here. She was
That's
60
right.
long before that.
But,
and then Kari Mathry Freested was 96.
Kari's not here. So, at least I haven't seen her. And
But maybe
we were
she
calling
hasn't
out people
just
who
not
we
spied
saw.
it. This is true.
Yeah. So, Lady Norseman warming up. We're going to take a break from the microphone. You'll probably see some people coming in our way of the camera. We'll throw a couple commercials up there, and we'll be back. Well, here we go, Monica.
Match number 2 here, Lisle High School.
Newark 1-0. You were saying earlier, Lisle
Is 0-1. They dropped on, I believe it was Tuesday night. They played IC Catholic Prep and dropped in 2. They lost 8-25 and 16-25. I know Lisle's in the Illinois Central 8 Conference, and they are a 2A school.
Yeah, about 480 students at their school. What was I going to say here? We did talk earlier about some alumni. Just to confirm, Mike Malone is the class of 77.
Wow, you nailed that one.
Nailed that one, and Malone just nailed Peyton Knight.
Yes, I saw that right in the leg. Lisle is coming in with 11 on their roster. They carry a little bit smaller team than we are, but it's a nice size team. They have 4 seniors, 4 juniors, and 3 sophomores. Newark carries 15 on their varsity roster, which is the largest they've done in a while. And we have 7 seniors, 6 juniors, and 2 sophomores to make up that 15.
Shout out to Molly Chapman and the crew. Molly, I don't know who exactly you're with right now. Lisbon played Millbrook, the Newark Vikings, and I believe Lisbon was victorious volleyball-wise, and I believe soccer-wise it was the reverse. Uncle Glenn Clausel, another Newark alum, he's the head coach of the Millbrook soccer team, and Nels Mathry, an alumni of Newark, is the Lisbon Lions soccer coach. And Missy Freestead is the coach for the Lisbon Lions.
Yes, I got to coach Missy back in the days, and it was so fun to have her take over the program when I stepped out. She's doing a great job over there.
Yeah, we love
Really,
Missy so much.
really happy to see her there.
Just love who she is as
Yes.
a young lady and what she means to the girls, and big shout out to her. A big shout out to 5B's Catering Service, our sponsor for this match. We have a lot of wonderful sponsors, and as you've been seeing, we like to give them different shout outs here and there, and some of you might be interested in becoming a sponsor. Just let me know. Go to mysportswire.com, and at the bottom is my contact information. We're about to get underway here, Monica. Anything after last night, any absolute crucial keys that you want to make sure that the Lady Norsemen are doing tonight?
You know, we had a couple blips in there with the rotations. I think they've got that down. And so that's great to see.
Yeah, you know,
we'll see how that runs. You know, it's a first game jitters. This crew has not played next to each other. And so some of those mistakes are rookie mistakes that happen at the start of the season.
Yeah, you get that all the time, no matter what the scenario is. And you just hate to see it happen that many times in
Correct.
one set, let alone one match. I believe they're going to do the national anthem. We're going to go to the auditorium, Mike, and enjoy the national anthem. Well, there you have it, national anthem, after a little bit other music. And now we'll have the starting lineups. First for the visitors, I'm sure. Newark,
I did get those lineups. We got the starters thanks to Don Schultz over there at the scoreboards table. Shot him over to me in a message.
will be, I'm trying to see if we're starting in the same rotation.
It is the same rotation, I believe, as last night.
What is that, 5 they call that? Rotation 5. There's Marissa Williams, Maddie Chapman, Taylor Christian. She had, I think, 14 assists and only 1 error. That was pretty good. 12 kills for Maddie Malone. We mentioned that. 3 aces for Megan Williams. KJ Freestad with 3 kills. Maddie Chapman with 3 kills last night. Naomi Sweeney with 7 or 8 digs, and Maggie Scott with 14 or 15 digs. I don't have all those in front of me. I'm trying to go off memory, friends. Here are the starters for Lisle going in there. Again, we're going to do our best with the camera work here. We'll zoom back a little bit. That's as far back as we can get. We'll miss that back right corner. We'll report the score to you as frequently as we can. Someone want to shoot me a text just to make sure everything's coming in loud and clear. We always appreciate that, especially before a big game. Set number 1 getting ready to go. Newark versus Lisle.
If you're just tuning in, we had some long-running games before. The freshmen lost in 3 long sets, 25-27. They won 25-16 and then dropped 18-25. Our JV just took their first victory of the season at 25-10 and 25-23. So both teams are now at a record of 1-1. We're hoping for a 2-0 here for the varsity.
Appreciate the commentary. Thank you, Sarah. Corey, thanks so much. Sometimes I see it. I've got an Apple Watch, so that usually alerts me that I get a text, but not all the time. I do have really good internet here.
I'm glad you were able to get on and they worked that out with us here. That's really great of them.
Yeah, they made apparently a huge exception to their standard rule, and I appreciate Tom Markham, the brand new athletic director here at Lisle, to make that happen, working with his tech crew. Here's the serve for the first in the game, set by Taylor over to Williams. Williams hits it down and gets a kill right away.
And that'll be side out. Megan to serve. And that puts Maddie Malone up in the front row. Newark with the lead 1-0.
Good dig there by Taylor Christian.
Cassidy Adams in the back row here for Megan Williams. And Lisle back to the serve. Number 10, Emma Fasson. I'm not sure if you pronounce her name that way. With the serve. Oh, and a let serve for the point.
The old raindrop. Rainfall. 2-1 in favor of the Lions. Good decision.
Eye.
Great communication by Naomi Sweeney. Chapman back to serve.
KJ Freestad up to the front row. And side out here for Lisle.
Back. And Malone absolutely annihilates it. Her first attempt and first kill of the night.
Beautiful kill off the right side. Not her typical side, but really for Malone, just put the ball up there anywhere, and she's going to grab it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Taylor Christian, our setter, is back to serve. Score 3-3. And it floated long.
Taylor's first error of the year.
Couple of missed serves. That's a rough way to start, but we will dig right back here.
4-3, favor of the Lions. Up to Malone. Malone crushes it. No.
Running a little tandem there out of the middle with KJ with the fake and Maddie in behind her.
Yeah, KJ didn't have to do much faking right there, and she's
Nope.
actually laughing about it.
They'll get that. That will come with practice.
Malone with her
Nice.
first ace of the year.
Puts Newark up 5-4 here in set one.
That's just a knuckleball. Did not move as it was coming over. Here's a set for KJ. KJ hits it long. Not a bad situation right there.
No, she just got the side of the ball, not the top of the ball.
5-all early on here in set number one. Pass it over to Williams. Williams hits it just off their hands, and they're going to get the kill for that.
Megatron, Maggie Scott back to serve. And your daughter, Maddie Chapman, back to the front row. Both our daughters in the front row next to each other there.
Just got the line.
Oh, we'll take that. Ace to the deep line.
Oh, I gave an ace to your daughter right there. I do the stats while the game's going on.
I'm telling you, Phil wears a lot of hats here.
Maggie was serve number 2. 7-5, Newark with the lead. Over the top, dig by Malone. Out wide to Williams. Williams gets the poke. They stop it. Over to Chapman. Chapman crushes it down, and they're able to handle it. Back over. Good dig by Taylor. Set by Megatron. Naomi trying to get it. And we'll get the point. Maggie will go back and serve her third.
8-5.
Newark.
Good block presence. They were in the net. We will take a point on that. With the score now 9-5. Maggie Scott is still back to serve for us. Very consistent server.
Chapman on the attempted
Up and ready.
quick play there and gets the kill. Actually, it's a block, not a kill, because it was an attempted.
Not an overpass.
Right, it wasn't an overpass. All our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service. We appreciate them. That actually is our first block of the year.
Wow.
After nearly 3 sets being played here. So Newark not starting off extremely sharp. They have 2 errors. Again, only 1 block now that we just saw there. We have 4 kills total out of the 10 points. We do have 2 aces in that, which is pretty nice.
Maggie Scott is still serving with the score of 10-5, going deep to position 6. Free ball over. Let's see if we
Should
can
get
turn this
something
into
good
a sweet hit.
Chapman
Absolutely.
pounds it right off her shoulder.
She pegged the libero on that one.
That's exactly what you want to do. Hit it hard at someone. And when you have 3 6-footers to choose from, just in that scenario,
Just went a little long.
I like the idea. Maggie
Yep.
was going a little bit harder, keeping it a tighter line drive that time. 11-6, Lady Norseman lead. Maggie with the pass. She'll go out wide to Williams. Williams off their hands, and they block
came
it,
back
and
over.
it lands in the line. I mean, that was the tweener that you're hoping it's going to fall out.
Ouch, yes.
11-7. That's over the line, I think. Oh, no,
They were out of
illegal rotation. It was long anyway. Naomi will go back. Quick substitution for
the
the
coach
Lions.
is not sure what the call was on that play. She's checking with the
So she's
the
probably
down
getting a
official.
lineup check here. This match is sponsored by 5B's Catering. We appreciate them very much.
Naomi Sweeney with the serve. Newark up 12-7. They are counting that as over the net. They still had a play on it. Our blocker broke the plane, so the serve does go over to Lisle now.
I believe that's considered a block error. I will confirm that. Could be a hitting error.
I believe it's a block error.
I think it's a block error.
Good eye. Way to let that ball go long. Megan Williams back to serve, which
You
puts
don't-
Maddie Malone back in the front row.
Sorry to interrupt. You don't see that called often when
You
there
don't.
is no setter or person even there. Nice pass. That's an illegal play right there. Williams will continue to serve. This will be her third. Newark up 14-8. 6-point lead here early on.
Nice short serve.
Got the ace. There's that ace I should have just left on there that I marked off. I like a nice clean
15-8.
sheet.
You were just predicting the future there.
That's right.
Oh, a little wide.
Newark with an uncharacteristic 4 serving errors.
Score is 9-15. Lisle has the serve and is trailing. Nice serve deep.
Up to Malone. Malone off their hands. Nice block presence there. Back out to Malone, and they're going to call an illegal
Yep,
set.
call a
Double.
double on that. Running a 5-1, which puts Taylor as one of our blockers right now. She is setting as a front row player. Nice. Maddie had a good angle there of using that block to her advantage and just swiping it off the blocker's hands. Maddie's
Chapman
back to
with her-
serve now. The
Chapman with
score
her
16-10.
second kill. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, that's fine.
Got it up and out. 16-11 is your score. Lady Norseman lead.
Ball lost in the corner back there. Lexi Long hustling out to get it. Thanks, Lex. Newark with a 5-point lead, 16-11.
Back over to Malone. Malone off their hands. Malone's 4th attempt tonight. Out wide to Malone. Malone hits it hard.
Went a little bit long. Looked like there might have been a touch on that.
That's what I
play, but
thought. It
was
changed
not
direction, I
called.
thought, slightly, but no call. She has 2 kills on the night. Her, Megan, and Maddie all have 2 kills.
Been watching some of those Olympic trial games, the Olympic qualifying matches online. Man, talk about some great volleyball.
What's the lineup check again?
Okay, we're good. I'm not sure if there was a question if there was a lineup error. The down ref double checked with the score table.
Maybe
And
they
we're
were
back
double
at
checking
it.
the score because they didn't change it to 12 for a while. Over to KJ. KJ hits it hard and gets the kill. They were not able to control that, so she gets the kill on that.
Taylor is in the back row now, so she'll be setting from the back row, which puts Naomi up in the front row. Nice double block there. Naomi Sweeney and KJ Freeston.
Back out to Malone. Malone annihilates it.
That was smart to pull that down the line. Wide open. 19-12, a timeout here called by Lisle.
We'll be right back.
Taylor Christian still has possession of the serve here. So still set one of the varsity matches. We lead 19-12.
Just over the net. Beautiful serve.
Nice
Another
block.
double. Same thing right back at you. They each are awarded an assisted block on that for both of those, even if one girl does not get a hand on it because of their presence there.
And the same for the triple block, which
Yep.
we don't run a whole lot of, but you do see that at the college levels for sure.
Malone, unbelievable adjustment for Malone. What can you say about that, Monica?
She's just got great court sense. Her athleticism shows through on plays like that. Good power dink. (22-12). An ace on the serve there for Taylor. We have a sizable lead now, 23-12 here in set one.
An ace again.
Ace.
First second of the night. She has 8 serves, 2 aces.
Set point here, 24-12. Taylor's been so consistent at the line there. That's great.
Pass set. Malone crushes a wide open back left corner
And
for
that
her
is set one.
6th of the night.
25-12. Newark takes the victory in set one.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
Underhill Trucking is a proud supporter of My Sports Wire, as well as local farmers and area businesses, and we're dedicated to serving all of their needs. We currently run 10 trucks, and we do a lot of grain, we do a lot of flatbed, we do a lot of tanker. We got some local work, but we're not afraid to go far either. You could see an Underhill truck anywhere from here to Omaha. Underhill Trucking has become a lot more diverse in the last decade or so. We used to be primarily just ag products, but over the past, I would say 6 years, we've gotten really big into flatbed, and in the last few years, we've gotten pretty big into tanker work. Really want to reach out to the local farmers. Without local farmers, our business never would have gotten off the ground all those years ago. And we continue to look forward to serving the local community, and it just gives you a good feeling knowing that you're working for a local farmer, hauling his grain to a local elevator, and just staying in your local community, doing what my grandfather did. Underhill Trucking has survived through lots and lots of years of competition based solely off of that we always get the job done. We'd definitely go above and beyond and go the extra mile to achieving whatever we set out to achieve. And throughout the years, businesses and farmers alike have caught on to that. And when they need to get something done, they know that they can rely on us. Go Norseman, definitely a proud supporter of all Newark sports. Got a proud community here backing all these teams.
Well, after the match tonight, we'll name our Papa John's Player of the Game and our Central Limestone Rock Solid Player of the Game. Last night, Maddie Malone earned those honors. Remember, friends, our camera, we're going to do the best that we can in order for it, for you to be able to see the match. We're just at a kind of a poor angle here.
We go where we're allowed.
That's right.
We start this set with the serve as Lisle started the first set. We start second set now. Naomi Sweeney with the serve.
This is only her second serve of the night. Did I miss one?
And
there's a double block
there by Maddie and Megan. It's a good start to the game. We were hoping to have more of a blocking presence tonight, and they've done exactly that.
Nice dig. Just couldn't get it enough. Good.
The girls evacuate the bench over there.
Good retreat by two of the girls at start. They keep them at the end of the bench for transition reasons, and they just retreated out of the way. And
we're tied up here at 1-1.
Williams gets the kill off of, even though it didn't go down, because they hit the net on the attempted block, she's awarded the kill on the attack. Sometimes we try to remember to teach you about those rules, because I know some of you don't know. And
score is 2-1. Cassidy Adams is back to serve for Megan Williams this time.
Nearly got an ace on that one. That was a little
almost
shaky situation. Malone up, hits it hard, crushed it down. That's her 7th kill of the night. Wow. Her spot there was just absolutely perfect. She's got 7 kills on 10 attempts. They've got block presence now, so they're a little concerned about that. Malone just rolls it over.
It was far off the net. It was a smart decision. Oh, Chapman with a great position for blocking. Doing the slide. Doing a good job of mixing their offense up. I like to see that. Taylor's really putting a good variety out there.
And just set it up there.
Burn
beautiful.
The line. Oh, he called that out. There's no argument from the coaches, so it must have been in agreement.
Questionable.
Newark leads by 1. The score is 3-2 right now in set number 2.
Up to Chapman. Chapman off her hands and into the net. Chapman got a second attempt at it before, but
got a kill on
she
that
gets
with
the
a
kill.
net error. And now Chapman's back to serve.
Chapman's 3rd kill of the night. Her and Megan both have 3. Malone with 7 and Freestead with 1. Chapman's 3rd serve of the night as well. Four to 2 is your score.
If you're just tuning in, we did take the first set with a score of 25-12. Score right now is 5-2.
Off the net, 4 hits. Newark's got him a little bit rattled right now. KJ Freestead hits it hard in the face. Wow, she hit that hard. The sophomore's got a real nice swing.
She does. A really strong arm. Nice serve by Maddie Chapman. Going
Hits
deep.
it out. Chapman will continue to serve.
Score is now 8-2.
Served a handful in a row here.
And a timeout here by Lisle.
I did already mark it, so let's make sure I don't mark it again. We'll be right back after this.
And we're back here. Maddie Chapman is serving with a score of 8-2. Newark's lead at set 2. Going deep.
And they gave a gift to her that
Yeah.
time. And it's going to be a
And
4-hit. Chapman said thank you very much with a big smile. This will be her 8th serve of the night. I think 5 in a row here. KJ with a nice play on the overpass.
I wasn't sure if they were going to call that as an illegal block. They did have a setter there ready to make a play.
Her
but
third
no
kill
call.
of the night. That goes as a kill, not a block, because it is an overpass.
10-2.
Chapman with the dig. Taylor. Malone crushes it.
They don't know what to do with Malone's hits there. She's pounding it at him. 11-2. We have a pretty fantastic lead to start here. Good. Good to see some subbing going on here. That's great. Lexi Long enters the game here. Getting a hit middle for the Lady Norsemen. Lexi's a senior. Her sister Morgan's also on the team as a junior. Shout out to the Longs.
Up to Long. Long in the corner. Nice idea. I like that spot. 11-3 is your score. Lady Norseman with a commanding lead. Back to Malone, and she just set it up on a tee on that one. That's
Not
her
a hitting
ninth.
show here tonight. Kenna Borton comes in to play right side for Naomi Sweeney, another senior. Kenna's got some serious hops.
Up to Long. She'll just put it over. Off of Taylor. Good little hit there by the Lions. 12-4 is your score. Good decision to put it over on that short serve. Another dig for
Coming back to
Megatron.
Kenna Borton. Nice hit. Taylor's doing a good job
That's
of
a
mixing it
4,
up
I
with her sets
believe.
and giving all these hitters a shot at it. I love to see that. Megan Williams back to the front row, and Maddie Malone back to serve for the Lady Norsemen with a pretty sizable lead here, 13-4 in set 2.
And give her an ace.
And an ace.
Maddie Malone with her second ace to go along with her 9 kills. She has 2 aces on 3 serves. In the net. She had it too. She had the kill right there.
She did. It was a net on Lexi.
Good
it was
spot.
A good effort.
Yeah, great spot by Lexi. She found that hole and was
Got
able to get
Caitlin
it.
Hatterberg coming in now to hit outside for Megan Williams. I like to see this substitution happening. It's great to give all these kids a great shot. They all work hard.
Caitlin right
Set up to
away.
Caitlin.
Good play
Good dig
there
by
by
Lex.
Long.
It's coming from the back row. A little miscommunication. 15-5. Got Maddie Chapman coming in again for the front row.
Megatron with another dig. Malone back row attack and crushes it down, but they say it's out.
It sure looked like it was into me. I think Coach Grayson saying the same thing. That was in. But sometimes it happens. 6-15.
Chapman off of a head, I believe. Her fourth. And here comes Naomi to
Naomi's
serve.
coming in to serve. Kenna Borton coming out. Nice short
Wow,
serve.
tough service. We're going to award that an ace, unless you can tell me otherwise.
Nope, that is correct. And it is a timeout called by Lisle with a score of 17-6.
We'll be right back. All our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500.
Naomi Sweeney still with the serve with a score of 17-6 in favor of the Lady Norsemen.
Here's the set. Chapman with a nice touch. To go up to Chapman. Chapman hits it hard. They're able to dig it up.
Coming out to Caitlin Hanneberg. Nice deep shot.
Nice block. They went one too many times.
Score is 17-7. 10-point lead here in set 2.
I would have liked to seen right at that situation going a back row attack to Malone. And I know the situation isn't needed, but just for that rhythm, you've got a couple different situations. That's a lift.
But in this kind of where this got this kind of lead, I'd take it out to Caitlin Hanneberg.
Right.
Sure. She's a
Go
solid
back,
hitter
keep
out
back
there,
to her.
but
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep mixing up the feed.
There's a back row attack from Malone.
That is in.
That was in by
That
about
was
a
definitely
foot.
in.
Her 10th.
(18-8). Who do we have back here to serve right now? Cassidy Adams.
Thank you. (19-8).
Got Mariah Smith coming in right now.
She'll get Chapman.
I like to see that happen and say keep those subs on coming in. 20-8. Nice short serve.
Back row attack and caught him sleeping or whatever. I don't think they realized he was attacking.
I don't know. Nobody really moved for that ball.
No. 20-9. Lady Norseman with a absolute commanding lead here at Lisle High School. Last second decision. I don't know how she even pulled it up. Malone reared back, fired away, gets her 11th kill. 16 assists by Taylor Christian. Mariah Smith
Lexi
back
Long.
to serve.
Lexi back in, front row middle hitter. Nice serve by Mariah.
Got the touch.
Yeah.
Malone then push up. We had one more hit to go because it was a touch on the first play. What do I award that? A hitting error? Attack error was Taylor, or was that just to get it up in the air?
Yeah. Okay, coming in the middle to Lexi. Nice swing.
Lexi Long with a pounding hit.
Kind of Borton in now for Naomi Sweeney, hitting right side for the Lady Norsemen. And Taylor Christian is back to serve. Scores 22-10.
I really like the strength on that last kill by Lexi Long.
That
She
was great.
really
She had a
reared
nice
back.
swing.
Touch, good up. Borton with the set.
Good save.
Malone just puts it in a perfect spot.
Nice little off speed.
Again, a dozen kills for her.
Scores
23-10.
23-10. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Back to Long. Long off the ribbon. This has been all Lady Norsemen in this second set.
And Lisbon and Newark, I think, are playing tonight. Also at Lisbon, aren't they? Our
Yeah, I
feeder
commented on
programs
that.
for the high school.
Yeah, commented on that earlier. The Lady Lions were victorious. Malone with her 13th, Baker's dozen, on 20 attempts. One more kill and one more attempt right
into
now.
The front row to hit outside, and this is match point, 24-11.
Maddie Malone, this will be her 5th serve and her 3rd ace.
And that's game. 25-11 here, and the Lady Norsemen are now 2-0.
25-11. We'll be right back for our players of the game.
Anything that needs to be done, anyone needs any kind of repair, I mean, that's what we do. We do oil changes. When we do an oil change, we do a complete look over, you know, kind of catching anything that could go wrong. People are going on a trip and they just need an oil change, and we'll look it over and see if anything needs to be done before anything major happens. So we try to catch things before it gets worse. If they live close enough, we'll run over. If people need their keys taken out of their car, we'll do unlocks too. And if people can't afford a tow, we can, figure out something to get your car out here and try to do things as cheap as possible without, breaking the bank. Well, Dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer about 4 years ago, and he still was out in the shop from time to time, but just wasn't wrenching as much as he used to. So we're gonna still keep things the way he would want them to be done.
Well, here we go. Lady Norsemen victorious, 25-12 in set number 1, 25-11 set number 2. That took a little over 40 minutes, I believe. I didn't check the start time. I usually write that down. Definitely a pretty good match overall. Couple serving errors early on in that first set again, and they kind of worked out those kinks a little bit. And I see the fans putting on a second set of necklaces, beads.
There you go.
So that's always good. Our Central Limestone Rock Solid player of the game, who are we going with, Monica?
We are going with the Rock Solid is Maddie Chapman tonight. Maddie had 4 kills on the night and 2 blocks. and 10 total serves.
Yeah, she had a pretty decent night. Hit the ball extremely hard, and I think that's been her biggest upgrade this year is that she's fully swinging. That's what her brother says, at least. Wow,
Yes.
you were actually hitting the ball.
Yeah, she did. She did dink a lot more last year, so it's good to see that swing and her confidence in that swing this year. She did a great job tonight.
Excellent job also by Uno working out that swing for her. We appreciate Uno VBC. That's where she plays club. Our Papa John's player of the game, and I have a feeling this is going to be a repeat. What do you think, Monica?
Yeah, we just got to go with Maddie Malone. The stats speak for themselves. She had 13 kills. That's out of 13 kills out of 20 total attempts. She had 5 total serves, 3 of those being aces. So just a strong performance again by Maddie tonight.
And that's not even including her digs and serve receives, which we don't have those on here. Great job by Maddie Malone again, our Papa John's player of the game. We have 19 assists by Taylor Christian. As we said, 13 kills by Maddie Malone, 4 kills by Maddie Chapman, 3 kills for each of KJ Freestead and Megan Williams, and 1 kill by Lexi Long. 2 assisted blocks by Naomi Sweeney, an assisted block by Megan Williams, 2 assisted blocks by KJ Freestead. I believe her and Naomi got those both together. A solo and an assisted block by Maddie Chapman, and then 2 aces by Taylor Christian, 3 by Maddie Malone, 1 by Maggie Scott, 1 by Naomi Sweeney, and 1 by Megan Williams. Again, we don't have the digs there. One assist, by the way, for Maggie Scott as well.
Taylor had a solid performance tonight too. She was strong from the line. She had more serves than anyone at 12. She kept that running, and it was fun to see just the variety of her sets at the net and really mixing it up for our team out there.
You bet. 12 serves, 2 aces. Great job by the junior who also had those 19 assists. Well, our next broadcast will be Tuesday night. We'll be in Newark, so we hope you don't watch the broadcast. We hope you only watch the broadcast afterwards because you're going to be at Newark High School. Let's pack the house even more than it was the other night. I don't know how that's possible.
I don't know if we can fit anymore. We play the Seneca Fighting Irish, and they aren't typically on our schedule, so that will be fun to host Seneca at home.
One way to do that, Monica, is to have the Newark fans all show up before 4:30, and where there's no room left.
There you go.
For that to come watch. I believe it's a freshman match.
I believe they're all 3 levels: 4:30, 5:30, 6:30 game.
Yeah,
hopeful times to start.
4:30 I do have marked on my family calendar, which tells me that there's a freshman match.
Thursday we're away at Hiawatha, and then Saturday we have our first big varsity tournament, which will be hosted by Manteno High School.
Okay, for Monica Williams, I'm Phil Chapman. Until next time, friends, so long.